Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pensacola, Florida. We are here at the 7 days since last workplace accident raceway, and we got some short track racing, some dirt track racing, some figure eight racing, boys. It's going to be a good one. It is the why. Why are we doing this? 400. My name is Chip Chapman here at IRM. I am joined by my colleague, as always, short track specialist, but here he's going to give a lot of insight about the science of short track racing, of dirt track racing, of wrecking. Lightning Lord Shivers. You there? We got Lightning Lord with us? We'll get to him in a second. He's
absolutely.
I lost something underneath the couch. Hey!
And we got Beaumont Jenkins here as well. Beaumont Jenkins with his petition still.
Hey,
I'm sorry about the petition.
Not being there not being there last week. I had to call the insurance company because we were having a church function and one of the goddamn pastors threw fucking hailstorm a bag of ice right in my car and they're calling it an act of God. I was like, fuck you, ain't no damn act of God. This goddamn pastor threw ice in my damn car. I'm throwing them 20 hours. 20 hours on hold.
Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible.
That does sound terrible. And we got Roll Tide with us as well.
It's Raul Tadez. I have to keep telling you, it's Raul.
Sorry, Roll Tide indeed.
Thanks, Roll, very much. You're a great gentleman, great
He's a man of many protected witnesses.
And we are ready for some short track racing. We've got great course.
You got to understand. Yeah, you got to understand. We're combining three of my favorite things. We're combining short track racing, we're combining dirt track racing, and most importantly, we're combining the one key ingredient, and that is people hit the shit out of each other.
Vehicular homicide. Here we go.
This is, as you see in the logo, a figure eight track, a dirt track figure eight, 3/4 of a mile long from start to finish. Morris Mayfield is your pole sitter. And that is one big thing to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. Our outside pole sitter, we're going to go through the field in just a second. Our outside pole sitter is Richard Blood, who is the current points leader.
Sorry about the petition there, Beaumont. I know you worked real hard on it, but things
it's still
just
going. It's still going.
But I mean, there's not much.
You're going to be backed against the wall.
I mean, shoot, the season's already kept going, and there's a different points leader. Shit.
There is Wu Ba Violet currently in 6th place. He's only about, let me do some quick math here. He's about 36 points out of first place. So it is just one race away, one good race away from doing that. And I got to tell you, I feel like a figure eight track could be Wu Ba Violet's a chance to shine. So this is Morris Mayfield on the pole for this one.
Absolutely. He gets that $20 gift card from Parts Unknown Auto Parts for winning the Parts Unknown Auto Parts Pole Award.
That he
does. Like he
does.
He used it anyways. He's gonna let it expire.
And those gift cards don't expire. I don't know what they tell you on them Facebook. I don't know what your crazy meth head uncle's been telling you on them Facebook posts. Those cards don't expire.
Hey, just because he gets all his damn paychecks and cashes it on a Visa green card doesn't mean to give you the right to judge anybody.
Well, the most important thing we got to talk about today is the fact that we have John Winchester. I get him confused with his dang daddy.
Oh shit, yeah.
John Winchester, our current, who won our last two races. Is he capable of driving this car of that number 47 Just Guns Ford Pinto into victory lane for a third consecutive week?
I think he's got as good a chance as any. He's riding away to confidence right now. He's proven that he can tackle so many different circuits. And right now, it's just a matter of, once that ball gets rolling, it's kind of like the Juggernaut from them Justice League comics, I think it is.
No doubt about that. Well, he has won the High Speed Police Chase Grand Prix, which is a literal highway, a road course if you want to call it that. He won the Cinefist 300 at Bristol Motor Speedway. So that was a short track. So maybe short track living is nice and easy for him. However, Morris Mayfield on the pole won the So Much Chicken 400, also on a short track. Lot to talk about here. Lot to unpackage.
Short attention span's how it's going to win. I mean, Winchester right now, he's just riding shotgun. He's doing double barrel back to back.
Well, that he is. We got 60 big old laps here. We're going to see a lot of wrecks. This is one of those marquee nights in the Diddler Cup Series. A figure eight. One of two figure eights in this season.
Oh, shit. You didn't tell me there was a second one.
This is where you wear the formal jeans. Yeah.
And this is our very first one.
Loose, and somehow these events are not correlated.
This is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead. Should we go ahead and go right to our? We're gonna go ahead and go to our Lord's Prayer. I think it's time to pray.
Yes, let us pray.
Lord, we thank you once again for blessing us for when you sent Jesus into Egypt to bring out the Pharaoh's slaves all the way back to your home country. We thank you very much for everything that you've done. When you died on the cross and said that you were going to become the right hand of God, we believed you, and we certainly did. And when you came over from Britain and saved this miraculous country from its independence and tyranny over Britain, we thank you, Lord, for that. For when we had brother fighting brother, sister versus sister, cousin versus cousin, brother versus cousin, and occasionally a midwife and a slave owner, you brought the country together. We thank you, Lord, for that. For also, you kicked those Nazi asses all the way back to Antarctica, and you kicked us. You saved us from the Great Depression and the Great Recession. And oh God, thank God you got us through the Bill Clinton years. Good Lord above, we pray. Oh man!
Woo!
Man.
Oh, man, indeed. I think it is time to go through the field, go through the starting grid for this race.
It's important to get through the starting grid because there's a good chance you may never see any of these people.
Fair enough. There we see. Let's go through the field. Starting on the pole, it is Morris Mayfield, that 00. Nihilist Arby's Ford, along with Richard Blood in the 41. Plasma Train Ford. Row 2, Jasper Cudisark, number 25 car, and Rusty Arcana in that 12 car. Jeff Gordon the horse, very good qualifying effort for him. He's on row 3 with Giacomo in that Kiss War Machine. Ricky Walton, great qualifying effort. He's on row 4 with Autobahn in that number 69 car.
Nice.
Joey Rochester in the WCW Universe Roadblock car. He's on row 5 with Paul Walker in the Box of Wine number 2 Chevy Prism. On row 6, it's Reverend Pastor Chavez and Jean-Paul Henry. Henry in 3rd place in points. He's going to start in 12th position. Fat Darrell and Harry Gunt on row 7. A lot of pounds on that one.
That's a lot of girth.
Row 8 is Blind Bob McGee and Elmer Twist, the number 99 car from Slapmart. Bowie Jessup on row 9 in that number 22 HCL Dodge Stratus, along with number 103 Pontiac Bonneville, driven by Woo Ba Bali. Row 10 is Stumpy Lane in that number 9 Gun Boost car with Jimmy Poots in the Filthy Boys, number 90 car. Jim Blossoms, bandage, packed with gauze. He's on row 11 with Ennio Sparini.
$600 man.
Jeff Shanice in that Jeff's Chinese, number 38 cars on row 12 with B.D. Joseph in the 21 car. Cotton Stuff Body and Kevin Boner Pillman are on row 13. Cotton Stuff Body trying to make his way in the top 10. He's currently in 15th. Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver after cracking the top 10. He's on row 14 with Big Daddy Thibodeau in that number 62 Sinead car. On row 15, it's Paul Alcohol and El Matador Toto Rosanna in that number 75 Air Supply car. And our 2-time race in a row winner, Joe John Winchester, is at the back of the pack with Burt McKitchen in that 20 car. I think it is now time, folks. I think it is time for those most famous words. Well, not quite the most famous words in motorsports, but pretty dang close. Let's go ahead and get them.
Hey, y'all. Good luck out there. Y'all need it. Fire them up, I guess.
And the Lord has unsaid to thee, nearer my God to thee you shall be. I don't know. We got ourselves a figure 8 course, folks.
We got Diablo.
We got a bit of a short pace lap here. Corso's already off. Even Lee Corso knows this is a terrible idea.
Oh boy.
We're going. Strap something on, boys, and let's go diddling. It's a goddamn auto race.
Woo! It's the best auto race of the year.
Here we go. Starting things off. Lot of problems there. Some people having trouble with that hump.
It's the greatest time of year.
Oh, we already got somebody turned around.
Come on, please hit each other.
It's like Fat Darryl already turned around.
No, he just saw the concession stands and decided.
That's good point. That's good point. That's a good point right there.
So far, so good. And Morris Mayfield dropped the 6, but a lot of good racing so far. I think we're going to start things off right off the bat and get a steady shot on the hump, on that big crisscross once we can.
That's our big hump cam presented by the official fuel of the Diddler Cup Racing Series, Beepus 9-3. Because if ever you need to get a little bit in the back, just fill it up with some Beepus.
Let's go ahead and hang out over there for a little bit. This is the good, nice camera angle we like to see. Just kind of watching. Thank you to our sponsor, Beepus. Beepus.
You know,
3 laps in already.
Pole winner. I think everyone tried to slow down to avoid becoming the pole winner for just this race.
It's going to be hard to keep it off this camera for the entire race, I'm not going to lie. But we are seeing a lot of shocks, a lot of chassis damage as they are bumping and grinding on this crisscross.
I think that's going to be the least of their worthies.
Oh man, there's bumping, there's grinding, someone's going to lose an arm. It's just like Saturday night at the strip club. Oh my God.
Rusty Arcana is leading the lap. I think we've had Richard Blood and Rusty Arcana leading so far in this race.
And I want to point out that the history behind the 7 days since last workplace accident raceway actually stems back to the old anti-duel laws in Pensacola, Florida.
I mean, that's great, Ralph. That's great. That's great, Mr. Tide. Thank you, Mr. Saban, for that wonderful insight.
And they are getting closer and closer. We are seeing these packs start to spread out. It's going to get a little dangerous as these crisscross.
Just record this. This is my new screensaver right here.
Oh, there we go! Rusty Arcana! Rusty Arcana! He's in the red with Bob McGee! And we're going to have a new race leader in just a second. Why in the world will we ever change this camera angle?
That pork shoulder got the T-bone. That pork shoulder got the T-bone.
He hit the molested pig number 44 car driven by Blind Bob McGee. Appropriately enough, that Sheriff Prism did not stand a chance. It was Blind Bob all along. We're seeing it going.
That puts Giacomo in.
And there goes Blind Bob again, nearly costing another wreck. Oh, Blind Bob.
Oh my God. You're...
Oh my goodness, I think I saw Ricky Walton get turned around just past the intersection.
We got our first wreck. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ricky Walton in that 32 car. We're seeing Autobahn dropping in that 69 car. A lot of cars coming through this one. Oh, there we see Giacomo and Eddie Osprey. Oh, there goes Jim Blossom. Oh, Jim Blossoms, you're not okay. Blind Bob McGee again and Morris Mayfield.
I got Jim Blossom.
Why in the world will we have any camera angle other than this one? Jim Blossoms yet again.
Jim Blossom's the $600 bid just became the $60 bid. Oh my God!
He ate the bones because they broke and he swallowed them.
Oh, this is about as rich as the expensive gas station chocolate. I'll tell you what,
well, before anybody starts vomiting on air.
Got spun out.
It's not who wins, it's who survives.
It is absolutely true, and right now our leader is Richard Blood in that number 41 Plasma Train Ford Pinto.
How long can he hold on?
He is the points leader. He's the points leader. He is the leader of this race as well. He's got a 2.2 second lead over, well, 3.3, because I think, oh, good God, there goes Richard Blood. Bert McKitchen and Richard Blood. And we might have a new race leader.
That's a little bit of marinara on top of that run.
I I believe we have a new race leader, and that new race leader
Track all this insanity. This is fantastic.
is Jeff Gordon the horse.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the advantage on the soft clay surfaces. I mean, it says so in this recent form.
Driving with hooves.
He's pretty good on the quarter mile.
Oh, just barely avoids the wreck. Well driven by that horse.
I think they call that the superfecta.
You gotta wonder if he's hesitating on those jumps there, especially if there's a pool of water right in the middle.
It is no steeplechase there. Oh, there goes the horse!
Oh my God!
There goes the horse riding to Jimmy Poots in the number 9 car.
Somebody put this horse down.
We're just gonna go ahead and stay on this, I think, a little bit more. I do not mind one bit staying on this. Jean-Paul Henry, currently your race leader. God rest his soul.
The Lantra beer bombs thing.
Oh, there goes the horse again into the 69 car. Jimmy Poots makes contact with Jasper Cudesark. 11 laps in. How in the world are all these drivers?
Filthy boy got it too.
You understand, here at 7 days since last workplace accident raceway,
I want this in a goddamn box set at the end of the season.
you cannot hear the crowd, but they are in fact. Oh God, Jeff Shanice and Burt McKitchen again. There goes. Oh, Jimmy Post takes out Jim Blossoms a second time. He ate the bones.
He's eating more bones.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, folks. We're gonna have to be a little delayed on the points. I think the lead is changing so many times that we're gonna have to keep an eye on this one.
Who cares about the points?
I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'm just gonna enjoy this one.
I want this streaming 24 hours a day. Next time you do the 24-hour Le Mans.
Absolutely. You know.
24-hour lemons, absolutely. Oh, look at all those cars just traveling. Jean-Paul Henry, oh good God, cutting stuff out of T-bones. That's Jim Blossoms a third time.
Oh, that got him right in the driver's side door. He is probably dead and driving on just reflexive. You know, it's like those things where you spasm out after you die and then you void your bowels, which is a good segue to talk about Race Shark, the official adult diapers of the Diddler Cup Racing Series.
Jean-Paul Henry still. We had a tagline for Richard. What was it? I can't remember.
It's called More Shit for Your Hit.
Was that what it was?
I believe so.
Get a good restart to your day with Race Shark adult diapers.
Oh, there goes Jim Blossoms again. It's like the game knows. It's like the dang game knows. And Jean-Paul Henry gets into the Jim Blossoms, who was complete. Oh, Jesus Christ, the Jimmy Poots again.
Oh my God! I think you're just.
I think we have to say Jim Blossoms is the least luckiest man right now. Do not buy that man a Powerball ticket.
Why in the world are we going on any other? Burt McKitchen just got clipped by.
Why? Because it's fucking awesome. That's why.
15 laps in, Paul Alcohol, your race leader, but your guess is as good as mine as to who's going to lead by the next lap.
If you are playing a drinking game for every wreck you've seen, I send my condolences to your family for your death from early cirrhosis.
I'm kind of wondering if it's even worth taking it off this camera angle at this very time.
No, it isn't. The only people I feel bad for in this spot are the people who pay for the advertising space on the walls in the corner.
Absolutely. If you just joined us, what you are watching 16 laps in is a figure-8 dirt track. 3/4 of a mile. Crisscross dirt track racing. I don't even have to crisscross. Jeff Shanice got into Bob Holly. Bob Holly, excuse me.
Well, hey, this ain't fun no more.
Actually, Bob Holly got into Jeff Shanice. I think they're both good. Oh, good God, there is the 2-Cine car going tumbling. Stumping, laid, and cotton stuff out of the most glorious and honorable Mr. Nagas driver. Oh, good God, there's Joe John Winchester getting into the horse. Morris Mayfield and Burt McKitchen make contact. That's the thing, you get spun around so many dang times, you may not know which way you got to go. You may be able to skim a lap off a little bit. You may see some shortcuts here as they spin so much they go and they realize they maybe just clear a lap. There's Jim Blossoms yet again in a wreck.
I think we've been focused so much on Jim Blossoms getting all these wrecked that we must have forgotten the
Daryl just got backflipped. Holy hell.
Jim and Pooch been about 5,000 wrecks.
Mashed potato
There's just a permanently upside down car. Along with Fat Daryl. Yeah, Stumpy Lane just went looking for John Paul Henry on that one, I think. And then it went and made a left turn.
Mr. Gray Monster in the chat is counting right now as to how many wrecks. I think that's 20 right
Oh,
now.
bless your heart for doing that. Bless your heart for doing that.
I want to count up on this screen. That's 21.
Oh my God.
Blackjack!
We'll still count. Whoop Bob House still running.
Somehow Paul Alcohol is still leading this race, which is astounding to me. Oh, good God, there's Cotton Stuff Body taking about 10 turns. You gotta know, I think that was Reverend Pastor Chavez.
Oh my God!
You can't hear it, but this crowd here in Pensacola are chanting "Race Forever."
Race forever! Race forever!
There is no infield. The middle of this goddamn track is the infield.
Yeah, this is the infield. Jean-Paul Henry just got into Cotton Stuff Body. I think at this point it don't even matter if they ain't flipping.
With cotton stuff.
Paul Alcohol, our leader, just got spun out by the Slap Mark car. We're going to have a new race leader. It's probably going to be Joey Rochester in that 49. There's Jeff Shanice getting right into the Autobahn car at 69.
Well, he just got turned around by Giacomo. But look who was in third behind Joey Rochester before the last lap.
It is Jeff Gordon the horse.
What a comeback.
Rusty Arcana's back in this.
Hey, Whoop Bob House.
You're never completely out of this one. You know, an earlier wreck, you can kind of come back, go into the pits, figure it out, or just say, hell, I'm just going to keep taking this one. There's Bourbon Kitchen, another wreck with Cotton Stuff Body. The Slap Mark car gets into the number 21, BD Joseph, that legal bet for realmoney.gov car. And you can see what you see right now.
Oh, and that's going to be the end of his crazy through combo.
What you're going to see right now is a lot of these cars taking it a little more gingerly. They're going a little slower, the average speed. There's Burt McKitchen and Paul Alcohol getting into a wreck once more.
I disagree. I think they're flooring it. I think the engine and the rest of the car is just so beat up that it doesn't look like it can go much faster.
And Rusty Arcana leading this race. Yet again, that's not the first time we've seen Rusty Arcana leading.
I'm going to quote America when I say, Oz didn't turn any of these cars into a tin can. That it didn't...
Oh, good God, there's a lot of cars just getting into a big wreck there.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I can't even name them all at this point. Jim Blossoms skirting through.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if this is getting old for you yet, but it ain't getting old for me.
There's no world where this is old.
We just crammed all the races up here. I can't.
Oh, Jim Blossoms just barely avoids one.
I have something
for a
to
change
right now.
Oh my God! You think you've got an erection, buddy? I'm hitting the bottom of my commentary desk right now.
We are literally. If this is a glass countertop, we'd be cutting through it.
God damn it! It's like a.
Oh, Jim Blossoms! Oh, right to Jeff Audrey! I think he just got lifted out of the track with that wreck.
Oh God! Well, tell me what you think it'd be all right if I just crashed here and here and here and here tonight.
Oh my God! This is the best, and you can see they're even having trouble maneuvering that little hill, that little bump. Rusty Arcana kind of spun out a little bit, didn't make any contact with nobody, but he just kind of got a little into this.
Yeah, this reminds me. Remember that figure 8 Hot Wheels track with the runners right in the middle?
This is basically what this is, I think.
Across the room and break your brother's shit.
Oh my God! Did you used to have the Kyle Petty Hot Wheels car?
Oh fuck yeah! It's Crisscross Crash. That's what it was called.
There
Absolutely.
You go.
I bought the Kyle Petty.
Oh, speaking of Crisscross Crash, the number 40, that number 21 car got under each other, and Jean-Paul Henry was leading this race. So we're gonna have a new race leader because he just got spun out.
Oh no!
Joseph right there.
Oh my goodness! This is.
Oh God, the stuff about it. Big Daddy Thibodeau, Jeff Shanice, and most glorious and all of Mr. Naga's driver. And it looks like that was the air supply car clipping him on the way down. BD Joseph just barely misses a wreck. Woo Ba Bali in 5th place.
I told you, sons of bitches. Here we go.
We told you. Hey, y'all, we just surpassed 30 crashes, and we've only...
Oh, bless our heart. There's Joe John Winchester getting into it. Jeff Shanice. Ricky Walton gets into it. BD Joseph. There's a whole bunch of cars coming across.
God.
Why in the world would we...
Will somebody please extend the damn race?
Somebody's goddamn city council meeting is gonna come in. They're gonna put a stoplight here.
We're not even halfway through, and we've seen the lead change so many dang times. I'm not even trying to write it down. I'm just enjoying the hell out of this. That is Fat Darrell, Morris Mayfield, Paul Walker in a wreck there.
I think anyone who's still in the lead lap gets points.
And Paul Walker is your current race leader.
Well, no, Paul Walker just got in a wreck.
He got hit.
He was. Now he ain't gonna be no more.
Could you imagine the police blotter if this was actually like South Tucson for real?
Oh my goodness! I bet it would just read like one sentence, like, "Well, this happened,"
or just like, you know what? Never mind.
Typical Saturday night.
We got Jasper Cudisark leading this race in that number 25. Number 25 Chevy Prism, sponsored by Throat Candy Tobacco Lozenges. Jasper Cudisark sitting in 10th in the points right now. This would be a huge win.
There goes Paul Walker.
We're seeing so many wrecks, I can't even call them all. It's just it's a beautiful thing. Jasper Cudisark leading. There is the number 10 getting into the double zero of Morris Mayfield. Mayfield, all intents and purposes, didn't even flip, so it's not even worth calling.
All right, that's about a 5.5.
Oh, there's the 25 gets into Fat Darrell, I believe that was.
A lot of cushion on that pushing.
Oh, golly!
And that's going to cause, I think, Reverend Pastor Chavez, Jeff Shanice, the most glorious driver yet again. They're just destined to come together.
May he flip for 10,000 rotations.
And I think we might have a new race leader. It might be Rusty Arcana. Oh, Jean-Paul Henry just going tumbling. Good God! Rusty Arcana leading this race yet again, and
oh my God!
Jasper Cudisark has yet to cross. He is continuing to plummet. Oh yeah, okay, he's now in 4th. So Jasper Cudisark able to right that ship. He's right behind Jeff Gordon, the horse, in the number 8 Gunk Chevy Prism.
This is going to be a race of endurance. You know, you can take your Daytona 500, you can take your Southern 500, take your Indianapolis 500, you can go shoving straight where the sun don't shine. That reminds me of a great story I heard about Rich Bickle that involves...
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Jimmy Poots and Fat Darrell just nearly just T-boned and both did a headstand. It's hard to describe until you see it. You gotta just trust me on it.
It is beautiful, fat, and flatulent.
Paul Walker just barely avoids Jeff Shanice. Rusty Arcana continues to lead this race. There's the 25 getting into Harry Gunt and the Butterfield Diet Plan number 87 Dodge Stratus.
Things never go well when you get yourself involved in some Harry Gunt.
Don't get eliminated.
And we're seeing Rusty Arcana continuing to lead this race. He's got a 1.2 second lead over the 33 car Reverend Pastor Chavez.
Question: how many of you think that this race is just a bunch of overkill of serious accidents all condensed in a 1/6 lap race? Well, you're wrong. This is the best race we've ever aired.
And they're kind of right as well. But it doesn't fit the motif. There's Fat Darrell and Big Daddy Thibodeau making contact. Oh, good God. There is Rusty Arcana with Jean-Paul Henry. Jimmy Poots is involved. We're going to have a new race leader after this one. Oh, there's Jasper Cudisark and Jeff Shanice. Jasper Cudisark's on his roof.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
And thank God for all these cranes. Woo, Bob Marley just got spun out.
Oh, he's fine, though. He's fine.
Jim Blossoms, forgot about him for a while. Jean-Paul Henry just clipped Jim Blossoms in that KFC I Ate the Bones number 11 Ford Pinto.
How is Jim Blossom still driving this car?
Maybe he isn't. Maybe that's the thing. There's Harry Gunt and Joe John Winchester getting into it.
Spinal cord and the left elbow.
I mean that's...
Oh, Paul Walker again! And BD Joseph, when that contact caused everybody behind him to get into a bit of a wreck. But compared to the T-Bones, that's nothing.
Oh shit!
Bubba gets into somebody.
No, it doesn't. Bullshit.
It's Paul Alcohol in that number 35 car. Paul Alcohol in 5th place. Woo Baba in 10th. Most quarters out of Mr. Nugget driver is on his roof.
11 cars.
11 cars on the lead lap for now.
Oh my God!
We gotta hope at this point that that every single car is gonna wreck, so that we're everyone on the lead lap again. There goes Woo Baba on his roof. We seem to rat it. Jean-Paul Henry is turned over. Morris Mayfield. There's just so many wrecks. I can't even keep track of them.
I wish someone had the strategy of just stop. Just stop and wait a minute. Just see what you got.
Playing some goddamn turbo dismount at this hour. What the hell's going on?
7.
We are at 36 laps into this 60-lap race.
36 laps, 56 crashes. Go fix it.
I like our average. What in the hell is happening? Reverend Pastor Chavez
I love it.
in that number 33 Crest Punch Dodge Stratus is leading this race by 14 seconds.
I don't even think they have dirt tracks in his home country of Venezuela.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Dallas Darby's not giving a shit.
I don't blame him.
5 cars on the lead lap. And somehow Richard Blood has gained some ground. He's only 2 seconds behind him.
He's doing the lap over. He's coming back for more.
What in the hell? We're still seeing cars. I don't know how many cars are on the track. I know 5 are on the lead lap. That's all I know. 37 laps into this calamity.
It's down to Chavez and Blood at this point.
For now.
Oh my!
I mean, one race and any of these cars could be back in it, or one wreck.
I don't even think we might even complete this.
There goes Jeff Gordon the horse. Kevin Boner Pillman. Is that Pastor Chavez in a wreck? Yes, that is.
Oh my God!
It's just weird.
I mean, it's a miracle at this point when there's no contact made when they crisscross. At this point, Otto Bahn, currently your leader in the 69, in the number 69 Chevy Prism. And just as I said, he clips the number 28 Ennio Sparini, who's got some problems with the car now because he just got upended.
Nice.
And Paul Alcohol just clips. Is that Paul Walker? I think I can't even tell. He just spun out of control and off frame. I'm trying to keep track of all of these wrecks, but it's hard. I appreciate our friend.
Keeping score as to how many are still up.
He's got like the balls and strikes counter, like in baseball, the pitch counter. He's just clicking it every time. Eric Gunt and Jasper Cudisar get into it. And I think one of them just made the turn, taking a shortcut.
Oh my God, y'all! We've had about 70 wrecks, and I may have creamed my pants about 4 times already.
Jeff Gordon the horse gets T-boned by Fat Daryl. Oh good God, that's a big wreck! Oh God, the 69 car got offended by the Woo Baba.
Nice! I mean, nice! Oh my God! Shit!
Just bumper cars out there. Kevin Boner Pillman.
This is the Dade County Demo Derby.
Oh God!
All of our leaders just got into a wreck right there. I don't even know who's leading this one. I think it's still Otto Bahn.
You know what's going to happen is that everybody is going to fall off the lead lap, and then it's going to reset the whole damn thing.
It is. Then everybody's going to be on the lead lap again.
It's a whole new race over again.
Oh God! Oh, that's a big one. Woo Baba just spun Harry Gunt like a top.
That heart of a champion falls apart. Oh my God!
And without any surprise, these
Nobody always
speeds.
told me that Woo Baba was always fond of some Harry Gunt.
And Jeff Gordon the horse just made contact with the 35 of Paul Alcohol. I feel like I'm not even doing a service. I mean, it's literally a wreck every 3 seconds. You just watch it and call it yourself. I'm only going to call the ones where someone gets flipped. It's too much for doing this.
Chavez, Jimmy Poot,
You know how we were writing down all the highlights were? This is the highlights.
I don't think we need to cut the camera or anything else.
After this is the actual race.
I think we'll cut away with 2 laps to go to follow our leader, but that's about it.
I think what we need is.
God! Oh my God!
I mean, I'm just kind of desensitized to all this violence at this point, folks.
It's like car rugby right here.
This is kind of like, you know, I've been in Vietnam.
God bless America.
I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Korea. Granted, both those times it was about 25 years after the war, but I still killed some people. And I gotta tell you, the stuff I saw there is nothing compared to what I saw here.
You ain't gotta leave the country to kill some people. I mean, we're seeing it here today. Shit.
You can do it in your own backyard, as long as you got the shovel to hide the body.
You are watching, if you just joined us. If you've just joined us.
Get out of here!
You are watching the why. Why are we doing this 400? And I think you're getting the answer right now. Cotton Stuff Fighter just got upended. I think you ran into Paul Alcohol. Paul Alcohol in that number 35 Bathtub Gin car. Oh, there's Jeff Gordon the horse getting into it. Jeff Gordon the horse just got ping-ponged around. He got in the Bowie Jessup.
We got Autobahn right now in the number 69. Oh, what the hell?
Nice.
That 69 car, Nass, is very much in the lead. One of two cars on the lead lap. Of all people, Harrogate is in second place. Those are your two cars with 18 laps to go.
Oh my God, and this race could change in a heartbeat. I'm surprised we didn't do this sooner. Whoever decided this would be a great idea, it was the best idea we ever had.
It kind of makes every other track that we race on seem like an uninteresting race, but you know.
I mean,
there's, by the way, Jim Blossom's in another wreck.
Oh, good for him. I mean, if there's anyone that makes you, you know, sitting on your back, looking upwards on something that's coming at your face, or looking down, heading towards your goal, it's got to be the 69 car of Autobahn. Nice.
Well, Jim Blossom's currently in second place in the points is not going to be doing well. He's in the bottom four. You don't even see him on our race there.
I think we got some people coming on the lead.
We're going back around. We got more people on the lead lap. Oh, saints be praised.
Oh my
Kevin
God.
Boner Pillman is your leader right now. The number 15. The number 15 Dongerex Injectapen Chevy Prism. The Pen 15 team are very happy to see their 15 car leading this race.
I am still erect.
Got 12 cars on the lead lap. Autobahn still in second. Only 7 seconds behind, one wreck away.
That right there is a drug-induced needle in a haystack right there for Kevin Boner Pillman.
And as the wrecks keep coming, let's go. I'm going to go through the top 10 in points with relation to how they're doing in this race and see how that's going to work. Richard Blood.
This isn't a race. This is goddamn survival.
Richard Blood is your points leader. He is currently sitting in 5th place. That's going to be a good finish for him right now. He's going to probably maintain the points lead because in second place is Jim Blossom, so you can see in the bottom four. He's not even on our screen right now. In third place, Jean-Paul Henry. He's pretty far down in the place. I think he's in the bottom four. No, he's in 11th place, so he's not going to get gain any ground, except maybe on Jim Blossom's. Jeff Shanice, he's pretty far down in the standings. That's not going to help him in fourth. Bowie Jessup in the number 22 HCL car. Bowie Jessup, I think Bowie Jessup is in the bottom four. He's going to be dropping. Woo Bao Bao is going to be helping out here. Oh, no, Woo Bao Bao. Yeah, Woo Bao Bao is in 6th.
Oh,
my God.
Woo Bao Bao currently in 6th in the points. He's going to be moving up maybe 2 spots in this one.
Pillman's in it.
If he can just hang on to this one.
He done stiffed himself.
Paul Walker is in 7th place in that number 2 Boxawan car. He's not going to be doing any good. Paul Alcohol in the 35. He's in 8th place. He's sitting in 11th in this race. Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver is in 17th. He's sitting 9th in the points.
Woo Baba is in second. Woo Baba is in second.
Woo Baba in 2nd place.
No, Woo Baba's in rank.
And Jasper Kudasark in that 25 car. He's in 10th in the points. He's down in 25th place. So Woo Baba may be one of the drivers that's going to be a big mover in this one if he can avoid the big ones. As we say, multiple big ones. We got 14 laps to go. Lap number 4 to 7. And Woo Bala currently sitting in 5th place. He's dropping to 7th. He may have gotten into a bit of a wreck on that crisscross. 9th right now.
He's still on his wheels, though. He's still turning away.
Oh, good God. The air supply car just is all out of space. And ran into Jasper Kudasark.
Elmer Twist, I think, got involved there too. Holy shit.
Elmer Twist currently
Holy
in second
shit.
place. We'll see if that hangs on to that. That may have been a problem if he got into that wreck. Elmer Twist is now your race leader.
Slap
Oh,
hardware,
there's
American
Giacomo T-Bone and Paul Walker. That just feels wrong, don't it?
Oh no!
Oh, there's the Nihilist Arby's car getting hit by Paul Alcohol in second place. It's going to help out Elmer Twist in that number 99 Slap Mart Pontiac Bonneville, who just got flipped and upended himself. We're going to have a new race leader as Elmer Twist is on his hood.
Oh golly!
And as this happens, we're seeing those times are just creeping closer and closer. We're going to see Paul Alcohol most likely lead this race. Big Daddy Thibodeau, BD Thibodeau, is going to be your race leader in the number 62 Sinead car.
I don't even know what to think anymore.
Woo Ba Bala in fourth place. You can think about that right now.
There you go, whoop up.
And he's going to be a big mover in the points if he can maintain that.
Now
There's Joe
just
John
pull the fuck
Winchester.
over and you can win this.
Oh, good God, that was Crash Punch. And, oh, good God, airborne was Joey Rochester in the roadblock. Woo Ba Bala just got into a wreck. A whole bunch of cars got into a wreck. He's still on all four wheels, though.
That's what's important.
He's got the heart of a champion.
He's gonna right the storm.
And
And
the road change that could survive a plane crash. Who needs sense when you've got the 7 days since last workplace accident raceway in Pensacola,
There's
Florida?
just so many
Go
wrecks happening right now.
Woo-Wahoos!
Woo Ba Bala just flipped Jim Blossoms right there.
Good.
Somehow still in the top 10 is Woo Ba Bala, Rusty Arcana. And there's just so much happening right now, I can't even say it. We're in the last 10 laps. Why would we ever change this camera angle?
Why
Jim,
would one?
Richard Blood just went airborne and did not flip. That is amazing.
Yeah!
That is a miracle of modern science. Woo Ba Bala is leading this race. With 10 laps to go, Woo Ba Bala in the 103 Hugger Oranges Pontiac Bonneville
Avoid effort.
is currently your race leader. Can he survive 9 more laps? The answer is probably not.
Right now.
In fact, there he is sliding across our screen.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Paul Alcohol in the number 35 car was right behind him by about 3.3 seconds. We'll see if the lead changes.
He's still good, though. He's still good. Sign the petition. Sign the petition.
Put that petition up on the
Goddamn petition now.
Oh, God, there goes Woo Ba Bala again. Was that Jim Blossoms again? Did he just wreck Jim Blossoms again?
Yes. I think we got ourselves a goddamn travesty right there. Now he's got to go around now.
He is dropping in the standings, right? He's dropping in
Fucking
the
Jim
standings
Blossoms.
right now. I think he went the wrong way. I think that's the problem. Woo Ba Bala is dropping down.
He's
down
got to
in
go back
6th
around.
place
If he
right
gets
now.
wrecked again, he's in real trouble.
Jim Blossom just wrecked again. I feel like that's just like
Oh
saying
my
the sky is blue. Woo Ba Bala is still in 6th place though. Good performance by him. He's gonna be moving way up in the standings.
He's seeing the fear and he's smelling it.
It smells like.
Smells like goddamn chicken. That's what it smells like.
And it does. Your current leader is now Otto Bond in the 69 car.
Nice!
And Woo Ba Bala just barely missed a wreck. Holy shit.
He's driving.
Oh,
with
but
sheer
Bert
intuition.
McKitchen didn't. He got into Harrigan and Big Daddy Thibodeau.
That's a rock and a hard place right there, and they're both squishy.
Oh, Woo Ba Bala's in a crash. He's still on the track though. He's still going. He's still going.
Final champion balls of a horseshoe sons, bitches.
Jeff Gordon, the horse just got flipped.
Right in the ship.
Richard Blood is trying to make up some ground. He's in the top 10 right now, but he got into a wreck. We're down to 6 laps to go. Paul Alcohol, your race leader. We're back down to 6 cars on the lead lap. Woo Ba Bala just got flipped, but he's going to land it on all 4 tires. I don't know if he's going the right way, though.
Oh my God!
Oh, we got caught and stuff, but it just got sent careened into the air. How How are these drivers not dead?
Down left here. Oh my God, scum dogs! Jesus!
Down in heaven.
5 laps to go. 4 cars on the lead lap, as if that matters. Paul Alcohol, your race leader. Jean-Paul Henry in second. Jean-Paul Henry potentially could be the points leader after this race if he just keeps them all on the track. Big Data Thibodeau in third. Actually, Jean-Paul Henry moved up to second. Big Data Thibodeau, Autobahn, and El Matador Toto Rosanna are your top 5 right now. Wu Bala in third. Joe John Winchester in sixth. He's going to be moving up in the points.
Again, Joe John Winchester with another strong finish.
Right place, right
He's
time.
still got
4 laps
some
to
time make a
go.
move here.
4 laps to go. Paul Alcohol, your race leader.
Oh my God, slap mark went flying.
Thibodeau went flying too. He's right.
Everybody's going flying.
Fuck you, turn around, you crazy.
I love it. 4 laps to go. Paul Alcohol, so close in so many races. Of all the races, it could be this one that he actually wins it on. There goes Jim Blossoms again. Good Jesus Christ.
The man's already dead.
Just somebody just extend the race another 5 laps.
If there is ever a stream to show people, to tell them what IRM and the Diddler Cup is all about, you goddamn better be showing them this fucking course and this goddamn video. I want to hit 1,000 hits on this one.
Absolutely. Tell your friends. Tag us on Instafuck.
Paul Alcohol, 3 laps to go. Your race leader, Jean-Paul Henry, a second and a half behind. Autobahn, 14 seconds off the leader with Big Data Thibodeau in 4th place. A big wreck at the middle. I don't know who was in that one. I think we're good so far. Let's keep an eye on it.
Joe John Winchester involved.
He was involved. And we're going to go right to... Oh, good God, that was Jimmy Poots again. We're going to go right to our race leader with 2 laps to go. Paul Alcohol. This is your race leader with 2 laps to go. I know we enjoyed the crashes, but we're getting down to it. Can Paul Alcohol, of all tracks, can this be the one where he's maneuvered it very nicely? Jean-Paul Henry in second, Autobahn in third, Big Data Thibodeau in 4th. Going to the white flag. Paul Alcohol is leading this one. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, good God, there's a big wreck. I think Paul Alcohol is safe through the first track. There's so many wrecks.
It's like double deadly.
Paul Alcohol, that is your winner. Paul Alcohol has won this race. Jean-Paul Henry. And just for good measure, let's go ahead and keep an eye on this camera just for some fun. Paul Alcohol is your winner.
Oh my.
There's Wu Bala. Wu Bala's going to finish in 8th place, 3 laps down. Still a top 10 finish for Wu Bala. Our session is in fact complete.
He's just going to get his way over there to the pits. He's had enough.
He sure as shit is. Good gravy. Paul Alcohol, after coming so close for so many races, is your winner of the Why are we doing this 400? They're still wrecking. Race is over, boys. You can get off. I think they're in one of them infinite loops here. There's Jim Blossom's wrecking again.
I know I got off 9 times.
It's the infinity turn.
I mean, they know the race is over, right?
Of course they do. They ain't gonna stop them.
Fair enough.
Crunches it settle. I tell you what, Bob Holly's gonna headhunt that goddamn Jim Blossoms. I tell
Well,
you
gentlemen,
what, bitch.
do we have? I think we got Paul Alcohol down in the pits. Lightning Lloyd, are you heading down there? Are you gonna get a word from Paul Alcohol?
Oh my God, I'm spent, but we do have Paul Alcohol down there in Victory Lane. As we understand it, there's a bit of an ambulance line. There are several ambulances parked outside the Pensacola, Florida 7 days since last workplace accident raceway. I think these fellers are all going to the local hospital because, let's face it, this infield care facility, it just ain't happening. There's just too many injuries to keep track of.
No doubt about that.
I'm sure we'll get an official medical statement once the The ambulance. Hey, wouldn't it be great if the ambulance train was actually coming back onto the track and then the ambulances were going to run the next race?
I want to see them EMTs just try and tackle this track, boy.
Look at that son of a bitch, he's so happy.
There you go, Paul Alcohol. Get a good look, because it's maybe an in memoriam. Paul Alcohol is your winner of the Why. Why are we doing this? 400.
Now at 0
Now,
days.
here's my question: who finished dead last? That's my biggest question.
We're gonna find that out. I'm going ahead and I'm marking all these places in there right now. I got my my spreadsheet here. This is not gonna be official standings because I don't have a track of who led all the laps, but we're gonna do our. This is gonna be a good estimate. What we're gonna tell you as far as the points are not official. We're gonna have to do some adjustment, find out who the hell led all those laps. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna mind watching this over again and making those appropriate adjustments, because this is the kind of stream that I think, this is the kind of racing that I think Lightning Lloyd, this is everything we expected and then some. Dead last went to Jim Blossoms, of course.
Of course it did.
Who the hell else would it be?
They sent 8 laps down.
And I think, and unofficially, these are going to get adjusted a little bit as we talk about the 5-point bonuses. So anything that's within 5 points of one another may be may change a little bit. Your new points leader. Should we go start from 10 and go up?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got two cars. Now remember, these are not official standings. These could be changed a little bit based on who has led laps. We have 2 cars tied in 10th place at 769 points. The number 6, the Big Daddy Thibodeau, and the number 2, Paul Walker, in 10th place. In 9th place with 788 points, Bowie Jessup in the number 22 HCL Dodge Stratus in 8th place.
I didn't even see him in this goddamn race.
Oh, these are the point standings. Bowie Jessup finished 29th, but he moved down. Actually, let me go ahead and let you know how it is in relation to how they did prior. So we got Big Daddy Thibodeau and Paul Walker tied for 10th right now. Big Daddy Thibodeau moving up from 16th place. Paul Walker dropping from 7th place. In 9th, we have Bowie Jessup. He drops 4 spots from 5th. In 8th, Jim Blossoms drops from 2nd to 8th after a dead last finish. In 7th place, Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver drops from, he moves up from 9th to 7th after a 7th place finish. Otto Bahn in the 69 car moves from 11th into the top 10. He's in 6th place. Jeff Shanice drops from 4th to 5th in that number 38 Jeff's Chinese Chevy Prism. Moving from 6th place to 4th place is that number 103 car, Woo Ba Bali. He's moved up 2 spots. Paul Alcohol. Paul Alcohol, your race winner, moves from 8th to 3rd with 847 points. Richard Blood is in 2nd place, 859 points. He moves down 1 spot, and your points leader from 3rd to 1st right now is Jean-Paul Henry, that number 40 Ludger Beer Bombs Chevy Prism. And that's, of course, not official.
Unbelievable.
Jean-Paul Henry currently has I'm looking at the points amount.
He has a problem. He's got a problem because Woo Bob Hall is right behind him, creeping up in the middle of the night.
That is true, and what we're looking at right now is we're seeing Jean-Paul Henry has a 32-point lead over 2nd place, which is huge, and so that's not going to change based on any of these leading laps or nothing like that. Richard Blood's going to be a solid 2nd place. Paul Alcohol and Woo Ba Bala, I believe, have both led laps. Obviously, Paul Alcohol did, so they're going to stay in 3rd and 4th. Jeff Shanice is going to stay in 5th. Otto Bahn is going to stay in 6th. Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver is going to stay in 7th. Jim Blossoms. Did Bowie Jessup lead a lap? Because he may move up to 8th after that one from 9th.
I didn't see
I think he might have. We'll see. Big Daddy Thibodeau and Paul are going to find out if they led any laps. So that top 10 I just read for you, and what you're seeing when we update
it's all unofficial. It's all unofficial. We got the greatest minds, the greatest 6th grade graduates of the Mississippi public school system.
And what we're basically going to do is we're going to rewatch this race and tell you everybody who led a lap. So, you know, if this goes up on Twitch, if people don't mind kind of taking a section and maybe help me out after this, we can kind of get this thing going and get this thing all squared away. That would be wonderful. But
bless those kids' hearts.
Have we got an interview? Have we got an interview with Paul Alcohol yet?
Oh yes, indeed we do. I'm Well, unfortunately, I don't have an interview with Paul Alcohol. What I do have is a very lengthy list of some of the driver injuries that have been sustained, starting with the race leader, Paul Alcohol, who is on his way to a local hospital with 3 broken ribs, a broken clavicle, and 3 broken fingers in his left hand. Jean-Paul Henry, who finished in second, has suffered a concussion, a contusion, some confusion, and some mild indigestion. Autobahn from the number 69 car has suffered from numerous injuries, including a fractured femur, a fractured tibia, a fractured fibula, and a broken heart. El Matador Toto Rosanna in the number 75 car has suffered. Golly, this is a long list. Wait, I mean, I can't. Golly. Let's just skip down a bit. Wu Babali is on his way to local hospital. He has suffered from bruised ego, some sprained pride, and a ruptured testicle.
Wait, I'm sorry. I gotta pull down the winner graphic because I just saw Joe John Winchester continue to be driving on this course. There are still cars driving. Why in the world are they still driving? I swear to God, I just saw the 47 car cross across this dang racetrack.
Right,
yo, there he is! There he goes! Why are you doing this, Joe John?
Somebody call the police!
You finished 6th!
Leave the course! Joe John!
Folks, y'all could read the medical report somewhere. It's on.
He's going the distance!
He's going for speed!
He's all alone and it's out of it!
Oh, but you know.
Why in the world are you doing this, Joe John?
Oh my God! Why in the world weren't you doing this soon? Oh
He's
my God!
He's still on it! I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Let's see what the hell he's doing. Why are you doing this, Joe John? Does he think he's gonna win?
Oh God!
Oh, he's back. Oh, Jesus Christ! He just
166!
Just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Jesus!
You dumb son of a bitch!
166! Count it! Count it!
I think it counts.
It counts. Put it up there, Russ.
Someone says he's dead and has his foot on the gas pedal.
Oh my God. Well, folks, I've seen many things in my time, in my racing career. I've won 3 Arizona State National Championships. I've been thrown out of the sport because of my drinking and my meth problem.
Let's see if he can make it to pit road this time.
My gambling problem.
He is trying his dang to make it to pit road. He cannot make it to pit road. That's what's the problem. Oh my God, I love this. This is the best. He's gonna try again. He's not finished with this race.
He's going the Broadway!
He's not finished with this.
This is the best. Now, are we sure that's Joe John Winchester? Are we sure it's not like Lee Corso just hopping in one of the cars and doing some laps?
I mean, shit, anything's possible. Shit.
There's no other cars on the course right now. He's leading the lap.
I feel like we need to. The race is over, Beaumont. I feel like we need to stick with this until Joe John Winchester or Lee Corso, whoever is driving that car, has successfully pitted. This is the best.
I think in his mind.
You just gotta get off the dirt.
Come on. Oh, no, not again.
Jesus.
I don't think he's ever going to do that. I think that's Lee Corso. I'm getting word that is, in fact, Lee Corso.
Oh, my God. Oh, Corso, you dumb son of a bitch. You got to slow down a little bit.
Well, it's not helping when he's got the giant mascot head
I think
while he's driving.
He's trying to hit the ramp.
Oh, I'm going to pull up a chair and watch the rest of this from the inside of that corner, man.
I mean, you tell that man not to be driving on this figure 8 track. You say no to that face.
Oh my goodness! I think I'll just actually encourage him. He looks like he's got a little bit of speed.
He's having some fun. Come on, he can do it. Here he comes around. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it?
Last time, come on, last time.
Oh, almost. Oh, you're just getting so close.
And I think that brings our official total to 169 crashes.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, technically these aren't counting, but we're gonna count them.
You know, yeah, I think we should. It's just, yeah. All right, bring Paul Ball back up there.
Excuse me.
I said bring Paul Ball up there, whatever the fuck his name is, whoever won.
Oh man, I love both of his movies, man.
I gotta give Lee Corso one more chance just to see if he can do it.
He ain't gonna do it.
He's got to check out at 170.
We're all rooting for him.
Come on, Corso, you can do it.
Come on, you dumb son of a bitch.
That's it. Come on,
Come on, make that turn, almost. Oh, good God, almost. He's getting closer. And there's that poor guy at pit lane just being like, why are you not? Just back it up and go. Just please back it up and go. I think he's good. Yep, he's gone. We're good.
Oh
my God.
Have you ever?
I have never.
That is the most amazing thing. Well, folks, I think it is now time.
How can you? This entire goddamn stream was a highlight. I think this is the best. This is the diddliest of cup races.
Yeah, right. It is now time for our Rex. Now we're not going to go to a hold of Rex. Holy shit, indeed.
I guess you just. Why don't we just run the whole race over again?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I think we should do a double header. Come on.
Well, I'm going to go ahead, and the minute that we are off stream, I'm going to go ahead and export this video and make it so you can watch this immediately as soon as dang possible.
Oh,
shit!
my God.
Boys, any more, anything left to add to this?
I'm sticky all over.
Same.
I ain't talking about the Sinfest race.
No, I understand.
Me either, buddy.
We got a big race happening the next time. Keep an eye on us on our Twitter on IRMstream. If you're not following us on IRMstream, what in the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? You're making bad life choices. I can tell you, I'm all about bad life choices, but I'm gonna tell you this. You know, I've seen plenty of things in my racing career, but I've never seen anything like this. And I'm just sad that I won't get to see anything like it for at least another couple of weeks. My God, that was good.
We are going to head to Richmond, Virginia, to there is only one racetrack in America for our next race. Because it is time. Our next race is the KISS Presents I Wanna Rock and Roll 400 all night and pit party every day presented by KISS. That is our next race.
Advantage.
So does Paul Alcohol. It could be 2 in a row for him.
Double fister, mister.
A lot of good vibes coming through with Paul Alcohol. Giacomo, his home track. Gonna want him to put a good run in there. That is gonna be at there is only one racetrack in America, and that is gonna be race number 9 here on our 20 race season. We're getting close to the halfway point. We're getting close to our all-star race, our Gum Boost Pointless Rextravaganza. That's happening after race number 12. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. This is going to be exciting.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow
Please
button.
Give us a follow.
Give Chip Chapman some goddamn money.
If this dang stream don't get you following the Diddler Cup, I don't know what's going to do it.
I think you need to consult a doctor about your penis problem.
So I think you need to go and follow us on Twitter if you haven't already at IRMstream.
So I think you need to go fuck yourself if you ain't following us already. God damn.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna tell you what to do and what not to do, but you know, if you want to go fuck yourself, you can. But I prefer you instead watch our stuff and go check out all the other races on our YouTube channel. Everything's IRMstream at this point. Twitch, Smashcast, the two places you can watch us. YouTube, Twitter, IRMstream. We got a Wikia, IRMstream.wikia.com for all the info. I'm gonna get that updated pretty soon.
Farmers only. Don't forget the farmers only profile.
Sure, why not? We got that as well. We're on Grindr, Tinder.
We're on OK Stupid.
We sure are. We are on. We're on Christian Mangle after this race.
Christian Mangle.
Yeah, Mangle.
It's like on the third day you get another date.
Oh dang! All right, I think that's about it. Thank you to Latin and Lord Shivers. Thank you to Beaumont Jenkins. Thank you to Roll Tide.
Get the in and go inside.
To Roll Tide. Thank you to all of you for watching. This has been a blast. This has been the Diddler Cup. We'll announce when the next race is going to be pretty soon. Maybe this weekend. We're going to see if we can fit one in this weekend. We got the Corso Cup going on in that South Tucson youth football as well. We got to compete with the scheduling with. Keep an eye on our Twitter. That's where you're going to find out when everything is. I'm pretty sure this weekend we're going to have something, one or the other. Probably another race. Not sure. Until then, this has been a goddamn auto race.
You're goddamn right. It's been a goddamn auto race.
Son of a